This video shows a first grade student, Ashika Patel, taking a CELLA online listening and speaking level A test. Ashika is not a real student. Ashika's teacher has already assigned her a CELLA test to take. With help from her teacher, Ashika goes to AWSchoolTest.com, the AWSchoolTest homepage. In the student login area, Ashika clicks on Login Here. She types in her username. Then she enters her password. She clicks the Login button. Ashika is now logged in. At the top of the page, it says, Welcome Ashika. Under the heading Tests You Need to Take, Ashika clicks on the assigned test. The first page of each test provides general directions for the test. An English audio version of the instructions can also be heard by pressing the green play button. Or the teacher can translate the instructions into the student's native language. When Ashika is ready to begin, she presses the Begin Test button at the bottom. This video only shows a small number of the items on the test. Each section of the test includes particular directions for that section. These are the directions to Section 2. There is a sample test question. A student can listen to the instructions in English by pressing the green button. Alternatively, the teacher can provide the section directions using her directions for administration, including in a student's native language. I will play the directions now.
Section 2. We are now in the next part of the listening test. In this part, I will read some things that a teacher says to the class. Then I will ask you a question about what the teacher said. Let's do one together. Here is a sample question. Listen. The teacher says to the class, "Because using this glue has been very messy, we'll have to wash our hands before we can go to the library." Which picture shows what the students should do before they go to the library? Is the correct answer button clicked? The correct answer is the middle box. That picture shows someone washing her hands. Is the correct answer button clicked on your page? Be sure to ask your teacher if you have any questions. When you are ready, click the Begin section button.
When Ashika is ready, she can click on the Begin Section button. This is a question that measures listening skills. Ashika presses the green button to play the audio prompt.
The teacher says to the class, "Let's start cleaning up. There's a lot of paper all over the floor, but I think we can save some of the bigger stuff. Why don't you pick up all the large pieces? Let's say any piece bigger than your hand. Don't bother trying to pick up the small pieces. I'll sweep up all the little bits left over." What should the students do? Click on the correct answer button.
This is a multiple-choice listening comprehension question. The correct answer is the top choice, because the students are only supposed to pick up pieces bigger than their hands. Note, if the test needs to be interrupted, Ashika can stop the test by clicking the Exit button in the bottom left corner. This button is available throughout the test. When Ashika is ready to continue, she can return to the same question simply by logging in again. After making her selection, Ashika clicks the Continue button. Further on in the test, this is a speaking item. It is an open response question, with the student answer rated by the teacher.
Question 4. Where is the ball?
This question assessed a student's use of prepositions. The teacher's directions for administration includes guidelines for scoring this question. The teacher can write down a score and enter it into the system later. Or, if he has a separate computer, the teacher can enter a score into the system during the test, right after a student response. This is another type of speaking item. All speaking items are open response.
Question 2. Look at the picture. This is Maya. Maya wants to know where to put the pencils. What question should she ask her teacher to find out?
To answer this item, Ashika must respond with a question that is appropriate for the situation. Her teacher rates her response. Here is a third kind of speaking item that appears on this test.
Next question. Now I'm going to ask your opinion about something. When you give me your answer, also give me at least one good reason why. This is an elephant. Would this elephant be a good pet for your family? Why or why not?
This question requires the student to offer a personal opinion and provide a reason for that opinion. The teacher's directions for administration provides guidelines and examples for rating this question reliably. Once she has finished the test, Ashika is returned to her welcome page. She sees no more tests in the Test You Need to Take area. The test she just took appears below in the Tests You've Completed area. In this case, the teacher will be adding his ratings for Ashika's answers to the open response questions at a later time. So next to the test, it says, "Waiting for final teacher scoring." Ashika finishes by clicking on Log Out at the bottom of the page. If Ashika forgets to log out and leaves, the system will log her out automatically after 20 minutes. Thank you for watching this demonstration of the CELLA Listening and Speaking Level A test.